it is Chanel, and we have made it to part 3 of DIY cookie episode. This time we are going to be doing a different sugar cookie recipe. For this recipe, you will need 1.5 cup of white sugar. You will need 1 cup of softened butter. You need 3 eggs, 4 cups of flour, a half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So, as you can see here, let me move over. I already have my dry ingredients together. I have my flour, my salt, and my baking soda. Yes, 4 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm sorry, baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder. In the bowl, I'm going to combine them. In the mixer, I have 1 cup of butter, and I'm going to add 1.5 cups of sugar to it and let that cream together while we're mixing this. So we're going to break this one on down, guys. We're going to break it on down and just move on to the fun part, okay? Once I add the butter and the sugar together and they begin to cream, then I'm going to add the eggs one at a time. Once the eggs have incorporated well, then I'll add my 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So let's get right into this video. Now we can start adding in our dry mixture. I'm going to slow it down. I almost forgot I have to add in that vanilla, guys. So I just added in the vanilla, and now I'll add in the dry mix once the vanilla has incorporated. I'm just adding in a little bit at a time.
Again, I apologize for my reach, but that is my only angle that I can get it in good.
So I wanted to show you guys that this one is different from the last dough that we used on part 2. So don't expect it to fully come away from the sides like the other recipe did, because this one is more dense. So it did not pull totally away from the other sides. So what I have here is a clean surface. I've lightly floured it. I'm going to dump my dough. I'm going to roll it out. We are using all hearts because this one is DIY Valentine. So we're going to use just all hearts for this one. So I'm going to tap you guys right back in once I'm ready and have this rolled out. You can roll it out to however thick or thin you want your cookies. That is totally up to you. These cookies will bake for 8 to 10 minutes on 350. So already please have your oven preheated it to 350, and let's get right into it. See, you'll have to use like a spatula or a spoon. If you don't have a mixer, just use your hand mixer at home, because this one you won't be able to stir by hand because it is a little thicker, as you can see. See that? It's a little thicker, but it's soft. That's what you're looking for. It's moist, but it's soft. Okay? This should be, see how golden and soft it moves? It should be soft. It should roll really easy. It should have a beautiful sheen to it. It should roll very easy. Can you guys see that? Roll very easy. Okay, now I'm actually ready to cut. Okay, can you guys see? I've put hearts all over the whole thing. I'm ready. I'm actually starting to put them on my ungreased cookie sheet. I am ready to bake. So I'm going to go ahead, finish scooping these guys out. And I'm ready to put them in the oven. I'm ready to decorate. Okay, so I just used a bunch of different hearts throughout the whole entire thing, as you can see. So I'm going to finish placing these, and then we're going to stick them in the oven at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. Remember, we are watching to see the edges get golden brown, and then they are ready to take out. They're still going to remain light in color, because remember, these are sugar cookies, so that we don't want them to get too dark on the tops. All right, guys, so this is where we are at. Yes, all of these are from the newer batch that I showed you. They are out, they are cooling, they are ready for icing. I have three more dozen that are waiting in the kitchen, so yeah, we gotta get busy. So for the next step, you can either use the cookie icings to decorate your sugar cookies that are waiting, or you can follow this recipe for raw icing. So let's jump right into that recipe. All right, to make this icing, you will need two 2-pound bags of powdered sugar. So that's 4 pounds of powdered sugar. That's what's in here. You will need 3/4 cup of meringue powder, which is basically, it's a whole 4-ounce container. That would be 3/4 of a cup. So I'm going to add that in here. I'm going to use 1.5 cup of warm water, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and I'm going to mix it with a hand mixer. Or if you don't want to use vanilla, you can use any flavoring that you want at this point. Sometimes I like to mix it up and use 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 1 teaspoon of almond. That's really good as well. All right, that's it to this, and we mix. I'm going to start on low and watch the smoke cloud go. you. All right, I'm gonna keep mixing this in, and when it's done, I'll tap you guys back in. All right, as you can see, you can probably tell I have a different mixer in my hand. During this process, my true dear old trusty Rusty conked out on me. He finally decided to quit. Goodbye, trusty Rusty. You lasted many, many years. It was real. Good thing I had a backup. This is new and brand new. I had him waiting on standby because I knew Trusty Rusty, his days was numbered. So I had him on, on standby. My side chick. My side blender. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I am done mixing this up. Goofing around. I'm tired, y'all. Look at that. You cute. Woo, you cute. He is cute. I gotta find him a name, y'all. Alright, so this is my raw icing. Now, if you want to do separate colors, you need to take some and separate them. Take some and separate them into different bowls. But right now, that's liquid everywhere. Right now, we're just going to scoop some out and get some and get these cookies rolling. Okay? All right. All right. So these are all the cookies that need to be decorated. So here are my raw icings that I tinted. I tried to get this one red. I don't know what's going on with it, but I got a little green. I got pink. And then I have like 5 bottles of white. And then I have these for backup, just in case. I have my hearts, my little sprinkles of here. And I have another jar of sprinkles. I have my gloves here. And I have my decorating tools here. So I am about to get busy decorating. And I'll tap you guys back in once I finish. So. Alright guys, it is 12:47 a.m. I am still hanging in there with project number 3, cookie episode. Here are just some of the cookies that I painted with the raw icing. You can see some of them ran. That's okay, because I'm going to clean that up with my little brush. So don't worry about that. It doesn't have to be perfect, because once again, this is coming from the heart. These are DIY, and this is with the raw icing. Your girl is officially tired, y'all. I've been at it all day, but I'm a woman of my word, so I wanted to make sure that I got in this last episode for you guys. So I hope that you guys like, and I hope that maybe you'll try one of the recipes that you've seen today. Number 1 was the pet friendly. Number two, that recipe is good for someone that has diabetes because it does not have a lot of sugar in it. It's almost like a tea biscuit, so that would be wonderful. So that's why I made that for my friend. I did not add any icing to those. I just made fun shapes so that she can enjoy them. And then there's recipe number three with the raw icing of different colors. I also left a lot of these plain because they taste delicious plain as well. So as you can see, I think I've iced about 50 of them and I only left 12 plain. So I think I'm going to begin my cleanup now, and I'm going to let these guys finish drying before I package them. You can package them in containers. You can wrap them individual. You can do whatever you like because this is a DIY friendly project. You can even just put them on a platter and serve them to your children or your guests. This is also a fun project for your kids to get involved. So I hope you guys liked it. As always, I thank you all for watching. Until next time, peace and blessings. I'll see you guys on the next episode of In the Kitchen with Chanel DIY Valentine. Bye.
I actually end up decorating 75 of them, guys. 75.